About me moving in?
I never say anything I don't mean. You should know that by now.
I just thought that it might have come off the back of the holiday, you know. Getting carried away and then regretting it.
Not my style, darling. I'm a realist.
So when shall we do it?
No time like the present. Gonna make a few phone calls after breakfast, then we go and pick your stuff up after that, if you like.
And are we telling people or keeping it secret?
Well, I'd like to tell Alma first. I don't want to go upsetting her with this divorce thing in the air. After that, you can tell who you want.
So from now on, if someone wants my phone number, I give him yours?
Unless it's some good-looking bloke trying to pull you.
Linda Sykes, Weatherfield Keys. I can hardly believe it.
You do want to do it? You're not having second thoughts?
No way.
Good. That makes us both happy.
Still missing Vera, if that's what you're looking for.
Well, I just thought if it were joyriders, they might have brought it back.
If it were joyriders, they'd have dumped it miles away.
Want any of your pals worried?
For it, heck. Told the police?
Well, I've reported it. They're going to come round later.
Strange case of a missing murder weapon, eh?
Look, Gary, I know what you're thinking.
Well, can you blame me?
Look, it were not to do with me now, Jack, I swear.
It's funny, though, that the only bit of evidence goes missing, isn't it?
Look, I'm telling you, we did not move that car.
Straight after I told you I was going to police.
Look, do you think we need this on top of everything else that's happened?
Keeps it simple for the insurance, doesn't it, to be back on the road in no time?
No, you've got it wrong.
Don't want a murder inquiry dragging on for a couple of years, do you?
Look, Gary, I swear on our little Tommy's life, we'd know what to do with it. I know we're stupid, and I know our Jack pulls the odd flanker, but we're not criminals. It's driving our Jack mad, all this, and I'm terrified he's going to have a relapse.
All right. Well, you've got to admit it's a coincidence, isn't it?
Hey, does your Terry know that Judy, you know, kind of died?
Terry did it.
Our Terry?
Why didn't I twig before? Did he know that Judy died?
Well, that don't prove how.
Did you or Jack tell him about Judy?
Well,
Has he been to see Jack? Vera, when was it? When did he see him? Vera, you've got to tell me. You owe this to Judy.
Well, he did come round to B&B, you know, to see our Jack. Well, I wasn't there.
So he'd know when the funeral was. So he'd know that there was nobody around. So he swipes it. Did your Jack tell him to do it?
No! He did nothing of the sort. He had a right go at him over that car.
All right, well, that doesn't matter now. But the rest of it fits, doesn't it?
Now, have we got everything?
I think so. I put Sydney in my case in the end, by the way. Well, his ashes.
Did you? Why?
Well, I was going to put him in my hand luggage so he could be on my lap. But I thought that urn he's in might look like a bomb when it went through the scanners at the airport. So I've wrapped him in a towel so he won't get knocked about too much.
Jeffrey, thanks for coming round.
Auntie, Maud, all set?
Just about.
Yeah, well, you two watch yourselves over there.
Don't you worry about us.
Well, watch out in the sleazy bits of Bangkok. They kidnap young ladies and make them work in massage parlours.
I'd like to see someone try and kidnap us. We shall be drinking in the more salubrious quarters any road, won't we, Emily?
I certainly hope so. The reason I've asked you round, Jeffrey...
Oh, yeah?
I wondered if you'd keep an eye on the house while I'm away.
Sure.
You draw the curtains at night and put the lights on, that sort of thing. I'd ask Ken and Deirdre, but they're very busy at the moment, and, well, as you're only 2 doors away...
Yeah, well, that's no problem. Well, at least it's no problem for me.
I can trust you, can't I?
I couldn't let you down again, Auntie Anne.
I didn't think you would.
Hey, listen, you enjoy yourselves. And don't worry about the house. I'll look after it. You can trust me.
One steak and chips.
This is real meat, isn't it?
You cheeky monkey, of course it is.
I'm just checking that Toya hasn't swapped it for a veggie burger while your back was turned.
Oh, I see.
And this is real tomato sauce, isn't it? With lovely additives and assisted flavouring, not that health food muck that tastes like watered-down soup.
We're still getting on top of you.
Well, it's bad enough living in a tit without getting lectured every time you make yourself a bacon butty.
You'll get none of that at Roy's Rolls.
Can I come and live here?
Hiya. Did you get off all right?
Yeah, no problem. Hey, listen, I'm just off down the library. Shall I see if there's anything on at the film club tonight?
Yeah, OK.
Oh no, hang on.
What?
Oh, no, it's all right, actually. I can do it before we go.
Do what?
I'll go and draw the curtains at Auntie Emily's. She asked me to look after the place while she's away.
Is she giving you a key?
Well, there's no other way to get in, is there? See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
I'll just pack my stuff. It won't take long.
You've been living here?
Where do you think I've been living? This is the best I could afford on the money you pay.
Well, couldn't you live with your parents?
Don't want to.
Well, where's the bathroom?
It's a bed sit, Mike. You share the bog with other tenants. What's up? Am I not the type of girl you're used to?
No, it's not that. It's just that sometimes you forget how some people have to live.
I'm not your usual type, though, am I?
Not in recent years, no.
Do you still want me to move in?
Yeah, of course I do.
Are you sure about that? Because it was really hard to find this place, and I don't want to lose it if you're just going to kick me out.
Listen, I started with nothing myself. I'd have probably ended up in a place like this if I hadn't have worked my backside off.
Some men like to keep the bit of rough well on side. Maybe moving in would spoil it for you.
You are not my bit of rough.
No?
No. Your backstreet days are over, sweetheart. I'm going to turn you into a princess.
So, Terry Duckworth was around just before it went missing?
Did anyone see him take it?
No.
So it's just your allegation?
Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? He was the one who sold the car.
How do you know it was a cut and shut?
Jim MacDonald told me.
And he owns the local garage?
No, he works there.
But he's a fully qualified mechanic?
Well, I don't know whether he's got all the papers or not, but he's been doing it long enough.
We're going to have to see the vehicle for ourselves.
Well, that's why he pinched it, to hide the evidence.
A car gets stolen every hour in Weatherfield.
Well, not ones that have been smashed up in an accident. I should have reported it before, then you would have seen the car for yourself.
Have you spoken to Terry Duckworth since?
No, he's got his mobile switched off. Well, he don't want to answer any awkward questions about the car that killed my wife, does he?
We don't know that's what killed her.
Well, it played a pretty big part.
She lived for a week after the accident, I believe, going about her normal business.
She was in pain.
But the hospital said she was okay.
She never actually saw a doctor. She would have had to have waited ages on the day that it happened, and what with the kids and that, she had an appointment. I should have made her go.
So if she had been examined that week, she might have lived. Look, we're going to have to go into all this, Mr. Mallet.
But you are going to speak to Terry Duckworth.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. If what you say is true, our Mr. Duckworth's got some serious questions to answer.
Oi, what do you think you're doing? I told you not to come out the front.
Oh, not now, Kelly. I've got to get back to work.
Never mind that. We had an agreement.
All right, well, I'm sorry, OK? I forgot.
That's not good enough. What would have happened if Les had seen you?
He's working today.
But that's not the point. You just said you forgot. What happens if you forget again?
Well, I won't. Just give us a break, all right?
Give you a break?
I've said I'm sorry.
Oh, this is turning into a nightmare, is this?
Oh, you think we enjoy it? It's worse than being at home while nagging you do.
Well, go home then. I can't get into my bathroom. The place is a tip.
Oh, we'll stuff your stinking house, then we'll move out.
I'll believe that when I see it. You've got nowhere to go.
Yeah, we'll see about that, rat face.
Hiya.
Scotch, please, Betty.
OK. Mike, how was your holiday?
Great. What are you having?
Oh, not for me, thanks. I'm going to be off.
Yeah, we made some good contacts over there. Should keep the wolf from the door for a bit.
Yes, but how was your holiday?
That was great as well.
I'm not going to get any more, am I?
What more do you want?
Did you get on with Linda OK?
Sorry to disappoint you, but yeah. Everything okay when I was away?
Yeah. Went like clockwork. I'd have phoned you if it hadn't.
What would I do without you?
I don't know.
£1.50, love.
There you go.
Thank
See
you.
you later. Bye.
Just going to pop down cellar if that's all right.
Yeah, well, don't be all day.
Great excuse, isn't it, for skiving this brewing lark? I had to think of something myself. How about if I grow mushrooms down there?
Well, you can come with me if you like, Betty. You can examine my fermenting vessel.
Keep it to yourself, thank you very much.
It will be drinkable, won't it, this stout?
Well, I'll sup it if no one else will.
Not at work, you won't.
I can't tempt you then, Betty.
You know that saying, don't you? Them as can, do. Them as can't. Boast about their equipment.
You a loss?
Oh, Alma, I had your letter about the divorce.
Yes, well, I didn't see the point in hanging around.
Well, absolutely fine by me. There was just one thing.
What?
Well, it's about Linda. She's moving in with me.
I see.
I just wanted to tell you first.
Well, I'm honoured.
Well, I didn't want you finding out from someone else and getting upset.
No, you didn't want me getting stroppy about the divorce and making more difficulties.
Oh, look, take it whichever way you want. I don't care.
Mike, neither do I.
Film club's not on today, so that's that.
And I've got some more good news. We're moving out of Curly's. Today.
What? You said we could stay another week.
I know, but I had a row with him.
Toya?
Well, he kept going on at me. He was doing me head in. It were only temporary. We'd have had to move out soon anyway.
Oh, great. So where are we going to stay? The Weatherfield Ritz?
You've got the keys to Emily's, haven't you?
No way.
She'll never know.
I gave her my word.
Well, we keep it nice and clean. We'll be out before she's got back.
Oh, look, I've let her down once. I'm not going to do it again. You'll have to apologise to Curly.
I'd come live at home before I do that.
You might have to.
This is ridiculous. Emily's house is empty. You've got a key.
We are not staying at Auntie Emily's, and that's final.
Well, we've nowhere else to go. If you want us to be together, you're going to have to find somewhere else, fast.
Is everybody staring at us?
One or two, but what do you expect?
Maybe we should just go back in the closet.
Oh, it'll only be for a few days, and then we'll be all gossip after that. Gail keeps looking over. I reckon I ought to go and put her out of her misery. Gail, I'm not having much joy with my salt.
I heard you two were together.
Yes, there's no need to whisper. We're an item. Oh, well, I'm very pleased to hear it.
How's Sharon taking it?
Well, we did have a problem with her at first, but it's all right, thank goodness.
Sorry, was that a whisper?
I'll fill you in later.
I'm looking for Toya.
She's on a break.
I want to know when she's leaving my house.
Oh, finally bit the bullet, have we?
I've turned over a new leaf, Gail. I won't be taken advantage of. From now on, it's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, Curly, I wondered if I could have Monday and Tuesday off next week.
Why? What's happened?
Well, nothing. I've just got a bit of leave to make up and, you know, fancied a break.
You've just had 2 weeks.
But that was ages ago.
You're supposed to book it. It messes up your rosters.
Oh, yeah. 2 days and I'll just come back fresh as a daisy. But just think of all the work you'll be able to get out of me.
Oh, go on then, just this once.
Oh, you're a treasure.
That was flexibility.
If you say so.
There's hope for me, yeah?
Why?
Well, if Fred still has them sniffing around at his age.
Like dogs around a lamppost, you mean?
Or is that bees round a honey pot?
Money pot, more like.
Oh, that's not a whiff of envy I'm picking up, is it?
Me trying to say hi? You must be joking.
Why? What's up with her?
Nothing. That's if you don't mind your tea a bit stewed.
Who is she?
I don't know.
Oh, you seem to know a lot about her.
Well, that's because I can see right into people's souls, Vinny, so be warned.
Yeah?
Can I have an half, please, anyway?
Oh, dear. Now, what are you looking so down in the mouth about?
I've got nowhere to live, have I?
Oh,
That's it. Laugh.
I'm sorry, Spider, but I didn't think you cared about this sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No possessions, move on every few months.
No, he's just an armchair anarchist, if you ask me, Vinny.
No, I'm not.
Well, it was Emily up that tree on the Red Wreck that time, not you.
Hey, I was up there as well.
And that protest outside my house didn't last 5 minutes once the weather changed.
Oh, you liar, Audrey. It wasn't like that at all.
Do you know, he were camping outside in my garden, Vinny, but he soon caved in. He's too fond of his creature comforts.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
So how long's he known Maxine?
Oh, they go back. It weren't a fly-by-night affair. I wouldn't have encouraged it if it were.
You were all for it then?
Oh, yes. Especially after they broke up.
Did they?
He took up with a bitter skirt who were a drug addict and had somebody else's baby.
No.
Oh, well, it had a tough job, but I brought him back to his senses eventually.
Oh, thank heavens you did.
Well, that's our Ashley, do you see? He's too much of a kind soul, always has been.
It's nice, I suppose. Knowing I produced someone who cares.
You had a soft heart underneath and all. That's one of the reasons I fell for you.
Soft touch, you mean? Letting you have your way. I've toughened up a lot since then, Fred. I've had to.
We're closed. Hang on, it's Spider. Well,
I found us somewhere to live.
brilliant. Where?
It's a surprise.
I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
You will when you see it.
It's a squat, isn't it?
No,
It's that one on Inkerman Street where they had food poisoning. I'm not stopping there.
it's not a squat.
So where is it?
Meet me outside Curly's in half an hour. Don't worry, you'll love it.
How's your meal?
It's all right. I'd have been happy with good, honest lamb chops, but there we go.
Oh, I don't care for tortured up food myself.
Why have we come here, then?
Well, most folks seem to like it. Any road. I shall know for future, shan't I?
What future's this?
Well, we can still be friends, can't we, now that we've re-established contact?
You want more than just friendship, though, don't you?
No. But, well, when you said you'd come out with me tonight, I did hope there might be just the ghost of a chance that...
I came out tonight so as not to disappoint you. For old time's sake. I thought, given the benefit of the doubt, surely you won't try anything. You haven't changed, have you? It has been nice seeing you again, Fred. But I'm not having you take over my life.
Kathleen...
That time we had together is well and truly buried. And I have no intention of digging up the remains. That should cover me food and the photos. You've got the address to send them to. Bye, Fred. Best of luck.
How does she do it, Betty?
I thought he went out with Sharon.
So did I.
I can't keep up with them round here.
Do you know, I go out with one of Sharon's fellas and I get strung up for it. She does it and nobody bats an eyelid.
Him and Sharon must have finished.
With a little help from Sally, no doubt.
Oh, now, come on. Now, yeah, you don't mean that.
No. No, it was an evil thing to say, wasn't it? I mean, perish the thought that little Miss Goody Two-Shoes over there could ever put a foot wrong.
Scotch and threat, please, Betty.
OK, love. Oh, well, you're back early.
Well,
Lost our appetite, did we?
she didn't like the restaurant, that's all.
Happened she didn't like yesterday's menu shoved in front of her.
You off?
I'm off to that council meeting I told you about. Ravi said he could make it after all. So, see ya. Pleasant evening.
What are we coming across Red Wreck for? It's not a shortcut to anywhere. We're getting covered in mud.
Nearly there.
Nearly where? You've still not told me.
Voila.
What's this?
Our new home.
You are joking.
Give us your bags.
You expect me to live in a tent?
Why not? It's cosy in there. I've done it up for us. I just light the fire. I can't think why I didn't think of this before. I'll get some supper going.
Spider, you can't live in a tent.
Why not? Well, people have done it for thousands of years. I've done it myself loads of times. Here, open this bottle of wine. Oh, and I've got half a bottle of scotch for later if it gets cold. Not that it will. Not with our double sleeping bag.
Aren't we trespassing?
Ah. Redwreck's common land, has been for centuries. Oh, no curly, no Auntie Em breathing down our necks. Oh, I thought we'd have vegetable chilli for supper and harbour for pudding.
Well, I could give it a go, I suppose. But won't the police move us on?
No, they don't come on here at night. Besides, we're not harming anyone. Think about it. The earth as our pillow. The stars as our roof. At one with what really matters.
Close to nature.
Give it a go.
Yeah, OK.
Hey, I promise you, a couple of nights out here, you'll never want to live in a house again.
You don't let up, you, do you?
Well, people said that life goes on, and that's what I'm doing. I'm getting on with it.
You could do with a break if you ask me.
Well, there's fat chance of that, is there?
Look, why don't you and the kids come with me for a bit, eh? Come and stay with us.
Because we live here.
You've been through a lot, Gary. A change of scene would do you good.
Shane, will you let me be the judge of that?
Fine.
Anyway, I want to be around for when they catch Terry Duckworth.
Didn't they'll charge him?
Well, that policeman said not to get your hopes up, but they have to say that, don't they?
Suppose so, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You mark my words. When they get hold of him and they start asking him questions, he won't know what's hit him.
So you weren't aware the car had been stolen, Mr. Duckworth?
Stolen?
Yesterday from outside the garage on Coronation Street.
Joking?
And you don't know anything about it?
Not a thing, no. What are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, sir.
I just wondered if you knew about it.
No, I don't. I wish I could help you, officer, but I haven't got a clue.